Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Are you well? Champion. Normal service today, but I'm my little one-nighters. I'm off to the little seaside town of South Shields. I'm led to believe that there is some dedicated camper van motorhome park-ups. Depending on how much debt you got, I suppose. Something flying around there. Where you can stay over for the paltry sum of £3. So we're going to give that a go. It's right on the edge of the sea front in a pub car park. So we'll see how that goes out. Also, instead of doing my usual cook food on board in a beer review, I'm going to mix it up tonight, and I'm going to go along to the world famous Ocean Road and get a carry out. Bring her back to the van. We're going to chow down on that, sup a few beers, and we'll see how we get on with that. So yeah, I'm going to take a walk along the Ocean Road. You're going to join me with a camera. I'm not sure what I'm fancying a curry tonight. I mean, you can get anything you want there in Ocean Road. Curries, Chinese, Indians, fish and chips, you know, all sorts. I mean, if you like cardboard food, there's even a vegan restaurant there. But you know, it's not really my cup of tea. So sit back, relax, and join me when we get to the park up, and we'll see what it's all about. There really is something special about these venues. We're parked up. I've took a little walk. The sun's going down. We're at Little Haven Beach. Tynemouth Priory in the distance. Probably can't really see it on the camera. But the sun is just going down on the day there. Just sneaking down. But yeah, the rumours are true. I managed to park the van. £3 from 6 PM to 9 AM tomorrow morning. I mean, the road looks a bit noisy, like all the boy racers going past and they're pumping the exhausts. But we'll give it a go. So now I'm going to walk up to Ocean Road, and we're going to get some food. We're going to take that to the van, give it a good old review, save me cooking. A couple of beers there. I've got one beer left anyway. I've been naughty, had one just to quench the thirst, like. So you'll join us when we get further back up Ocean Road. Hopefully they've got all the lights switched on the trees along the main road. That's quite pretty. So we'll have a look when we get there. Right guys, Ocean Road. We're going to take a wander. Enjoy the streets. One of the nicest streets in South Shields. Yeah, there's lots of places to eat along here. Indian, if that's your thing. Let's cross over. Yeah, you got a lot of restaurants down one side, and you have bed and breakfast and guest house on the other side. It's actually free to park on this street. Like you can see, it's quite popular, like. Yeah, but there's lots of places to eat. I'm absolutely spoiled for choice. I really don't know what to have. This one on the corner here is a crossover, the Tandoori International. Highly recommended. I've been here many, many times with the family many years ago. We'll take a wander and enjoy. But yeah, if you get a chance to come to South Shields, even just come for the day out. It's a fabulous place to come for the day. It really is. Metro station's not too far away. It's probably about a 10-minute walk. Oh, what's happened here? Oop. Beep beep. But yeah, you won't go hungry on this street. Restaurants are pretty busy. Puccino's looks closed at the moment. Now I see this camper here quite a lot. Look at this cheeky little thing here. What is it? Daihatsu Billabong. Yeah, we'll wander. I don't know what I have. I really don't know what I have. Right, the votes are in. I'm going to go for a Malayan curry, keema naan at the Starving here. So we're going here, see what it's about. Well guys, got my curry. Back to the van. Let's get this eaten. Right guys, I'm back to the van. Hopefully you can see us there. I've got a bit of a funny camera angle going on, but anyway. Starving, yeah. Our drink for this evening is Rossini Lager. A little Italian number, brewed in a little industrial estate. Oh, outside Milton Keynes. It's not the best, like, but anyway, let's see what's in the bag. All you can see is there, we have a peshwari naan. Ooh, got that bad boy. Too much there for me as usual. We have in this tray, I think is the Malayan. That's what I've asked for. No, no, it's the rice. Egg fried rice. No, it isn't egg fried rice. Pilau rice. God, get everything wrong here, aren't I? And this, the main event, is the Malayan. Too much for me here, like, so I'll leave half of it in the tray and I'll take it home. Smells delicious though, but I need a big spoon somewhere. Oh, there's a pineapple there. Oh, there's the chicken. Looks absolutely lovely, to be honest. Hope so. It's bloody 17 quid. Anyway. Pilau rice. That should do me. So, I'm going to enjoy this. And I'll see you in the morning, where we're going to get up nice and early, because I prefer to walk along the beach when it's nice and early. There's just something about the morning on the beach here. It's spectacular, fabulous. And I want to take you up to where there's an old World War I or World War II defunct cannon overlooking the North Sea. So I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to enjoy this. See you later. Well, good morning guys. Not a bad night's sleep, to be honest. It's about 6:30 in the morning now. These are the best times I like to come down to these beaches, where it's reasonably quiet. Slept pretty well here last night. I was expecting all the lot of road noise during the night, but I was just seriously tired and I just went out like a light, I don't know. But anyway, I slept pretty well. And as usual, well, yes, it's a public car park. You get the people that come in. Why do they like to park right beside you and get out and slam the doors when there's 20 or 30 other places where they can park? I don't know. So it's starting to rain a little bit here. It's not the best morning, but it's a fresh morning. Right, we're at the top, we're at Trow Point. It's a fabulous walk up here, and it gave me time to reflect and give me time to think what I was going to chat to you about my little one-nighter over here in South Shields. And I have to be honest, I'm disappointed, to be fair, because I mean, I used to live in this town many years ago when I was a younger man, and to see the decay, not the coastal erosion decay, I mean the decay of generally people's appetite towards the culture and the places where they live. You know, I mean, up here we've got a fabulous called the Disappearing Gun. Now the information board on it has all been vandalised, smashed to bits. Mother Nature hasn't done that. Shithouses and arseholes have done that. And you've got this World War One, I think it's World War II gun, called the Disappearing Gun. You know, is it disappearing because it's fallen into disrepair, rust? It's absolutely caked in vandalism. And it got me thinking really about, is it worth coming to South Shields in a camper van? Overall I would say yes for one night, but that is it. Some fabulous walks along here. I mean, there's 6 miles of walks along the coast here, from the mouth of the River Tyne down towards Seaburn, Whitburn, them places. Fabulous views up here, albeit a bit windy. Yes folks, this place is the water's edge, right on the edge of the beach, but it's boarded up, vandalised, unloved. You know, is it owned by the local authority? I don't know. But anyway, it got me thinking of the generation we have now and the generation we lost. When you get artefacts like that gun up there, World War One, World War Two, fighting for us, fighting enemies from faraway shores. I mean, half of them must be turning in the grave now for what's going on, you know. And it got me thinking, as crazy as it sounds, we need war. War is a massive employer. Unfortunately for us, the great and unwashed, we are the cannon fodder to feed the rich. Now these camper vans here, they stayed over here last night. I mean, I'm well aware of this car park, but I've never stayed over here last night. So that might be something to consider. But yeah, I think we have a generation now, not all of them mind, you know. I know some younger people than me who are kind, considerate, thoughtful, and everything else in between. But I had to take a walk along here last night, and I'm going to be diplomatic here. There was a group of men, lads, having a barbecue, rightly so, you know, enjoying it even with their friends. But this is what's been left, you know. The rubbish, the carnage, use it as a toilet. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and pan the camera down. Just all cans, bottles of urine. This is an absolute danger and an eyesore. Why can't they tidy the mess up? There's various bins around here. This is what pisses me off about people of a certain demographic have got absolutely no respect. Is it the way they've been brought up? Has us as a society taught them this is now socially acceptable? I don't think it is, but that's my point of view. That's the way I was brought up. And I was doing a bit of research on South Shields, you know, because I don't want to be all doom and gloom, but I'm just telling you how I see it. I read an article in the paper online about a guy who is homeless, and there's concerns have been raised about his welfare, which is a nice side of life. You know, you don't know somebody, but you know they're there and you look out for them. And he's living in a bush shelter. And I've actually seen the chap in question, because there's a library next door. And it got me thinking, is it a lifestyle choice? Because he's been there for several weeks. Looks so kept the place clean and tidy. I mean, the bush shelter is his home, so to speak. You know, slabs of water, pizza boxes. So he is getting the generosity of others, which I think is important. Now, I read online all the comments, and I have to be honest, every single one was, or nearly them, obviously you're going to get one or two, all of them are really, really positive. And he has been reached out to a number of times, you know, with the offer of help, somewhere to live, and he declined, and he turned it down, you know, and that's his choice. We don't always have to follow the social etiquette. Getting a house or a flat, getting into debt, paying your bills, indirectly working for the government, you know. But I can certainly see the attraction of living in a full-time, in a camper van. It's becoming more and more popular, and it really is doable, you know. Is being homeless a lifestyle choice? That's the question I'm asking myself, and that's the question I'm going to ask you. You know, give me your comments. What do you think? Is it a lifestyle choice? You know, there is help out there if you want it. And if you turn it down, fair enough. If you want to live in a bush shelter, fair enough. You know, but that's just the face of society now. You know, puts kind of a dampener really on me. Not a dampener, but it's the reality of what we are now as a society. You know, let me know your thoughts. So yeah, I'm going to try and finish on a positive. South Shields, one night in camper van, yes, but you're going to get waking up early in the morning. The door slammers, the dog walkers. Beaches, absolutely fabulous. It's down here last night when it's pretty warm. Chocker. Families enjoying it, even right up to 8-9 o'clock. Ocean Road, yes, looks pretty. Couple of the whizzy e-bikes darting up and around. Star of India, curry that I had. If I was to rate it out of 5, I'll give it a very strong 2.5. South Shields seafront. If you come to any beachfront location, you've got to come to the beach, haven't you? You know, especially on a day like this. First thing in the morning, nice fresh day, absolutely beautiful. These are the nicer parts. Well, what can I tell you about South Shields? Well, as I said, I stayed over here last night. I enjoyed it, one night in the camper. Why not? I was quite surprised by how a lot of notable people are from South Shields. You know, people like Eric Idle, comedian actor back in the day. Ridley Scott, famous film producer, he was born in South Shields. Frank Williams, F1 manager, sadly passed a few years ago. I mean, notably today, the latest, obviously you got Joe McKelvey, Little Mix, a couple of them. You know, there's quite a few born and bred in South Shields, and they're proud to come from South Shields, rightly so. But really is worth a wander around. Yes, there's a dark side. Yes, there's rubbish. Yes, there's barking dogs. Yes, there's dog crap. But it is well worth a visit. Well, once again, thank you for joining me on this one. Food wasn't the best, it was nice, but there's no chicken in it. Anyway, but I'm a strong believer, if you're not keen, go elsewhere. Plenty of places to eat, you know. But I think I'll revert back to my usual the next time. In Cook, in the van, with a couple of beers. Excuse me. It's a cracking beach, Sandhaven Beach, lovely and clean, lots of places for rubbish to be put into, lots of room. So I'm going to head back to the van now, pack my gear up, head back to base camp. So hope you enjoyed this little wander. If you can, please subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. I was in a little earlier, getting the usuals, well, a few new beers. How come the people in front of you on the checkout right have got the big Sainsbury's bags busting at the seams? Who are they trying to impress? Do you think they try to impress the neighbours back home when they get out the rented cars? Oh, look at the neighbours, they've been shopping at Sainsbury's. No, they haven't. They've got no money like the rest of us. Anyway, rant over.